Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kristen and I post a lot of videos and content about rosacea and how to embrace your face with your red skin, not despite it. I'm starting a new series here on my channel where I'm going to be testing out different foundations, full coverage foundations, to see how they react on my skin, how well they wear, if they are actually full coverage, and all of that good stuff. For today's foundation video, I'm going to be testing out the Becca Cosmetics 24-hour foundation. It's the ultimate coverage and I'm in the shade Buff. I'm going to be applying it in two different ways because I've never worn this foundation before. I don't know if the application would be better with a foundation brush or a sponge. So I'm going to test it out doing both. So on this side of my face, I'm going to be using a foundation brush. This is the Airbrush Full Coverage Complexion Brush number 77, and it is the It Cosmetics for Ulta line. I believe you can find these on the website, so I will leave a link in the description box as well. For this side of my face, I'm going to be using a sponge. I use the Eco Tools, just their regular sponge. I mean, I think it's like $4 or something like that at Ulta as well. Now I have already washed my face and applied my topical skincare. So now I'm going to be using a primer, which is the Rosalique 3-in-1 Anti-Redness Miracle Formula. I've been using this for nearly 2 months now and I really like it. It has SPF 50, which is really good for, you know, protection from the sun. And as you can see, it's got like a very green tint to it, which helps cancel out all of the redness on my face. And for my primer, I usually just use my foundation brush to buff it in versus using my fingers. With rosacea, you don't want to have, like, you want to try not to have as much contact with your fingers or anything that's like harsh because it can activate the rosacea irritation and redness. Okay, so my primer is set. It doesn't completely take away the redness. You can still see it here and here. But if you have mild rosacea, wearing that by itself would probably be fine and you wouldn't need to do like a full coverage foundation. If any of y'all are interested in trying out the Rosalique 3-in-1 Miracle Formula, I do have a discount code and I will leave that in the description box as well. Okay, for the foundation, we'll do a little unboxing here as well. Ooh. I'm not sure how much I'm going to need of this, so I'm going to start with the sponge side first, I believe. Okay, so it is thick. As you can see, it is not runny at all. That's what it looked like when I pumped it out. And so I'm just going to dab this on. I'm not sure exactly how much I'm going to need. And then I'm just gonna take my sponge and just like dab it in. Oh wow. Already I'm really liking this. It doesn't feel heavy at all and it seems to be blending really well. Look at that. Look how it covers that redness. That's awesome. And it does have a bit of a shine to it, so it's not completely matte, which I like. I don't like super cake face because I'm nearing my mid-30s and I'm getting a lot of those fine lines and wrinkles, and those definitely peek through the more product I use. So if I can find something where I don't have to use very much of it, it's always a winner. Okay, there's some sunlight in the way, so let me bring you guys closer to me. All right, up close it does look a bit orange for my skin, but this is with one layer. So, I mean, it does a good job of, you can see here on my nose, like it does a good job of canceling out the redness. You can still see my pores. I do have very large pores. Yeah, I'm happy with it so far. Let's see how the foundation brush works, because sometimes the application will be better. So I'm gonna take the same amount and just kind of do that on the same side. And so far I do really like it. I don't know if this is the case for any of y'all, but there in the past have been foundations where like within minutes of wearing it, I can already tell that my skin is going to react and not be happy like at all. Like it'll start tingling and feel kind of itchy, and you just know like it's not gonna be a good fit. All right, so I'm gonna use the foundation brush next. Ooh, silky. Yeah, that's how I would describe it, silky. You know, I'm thinking I like the brush better so far for application. And I do go over my eyes. I have ocular rosacea, so I have broken capillaries and redness that I get up in my eye creases and eyelids, so wow. Let's get a close-up. So I have a ton of scarring here on my cheek, and it seems to be doing okay with that. Get the underside of my nose because that is red too. So yeah, I have a ton of scarring here, but it seems to be concealing that fairly well. I have a few blemishes on my forehead here. I also have some dry patches and blemishes. It has kind of a sheen to it, so, oh, I did not blend that in very well. I think I will set this with some powder because the dewy finish is nice, but I do have oils that break throughout the day, and so I don't want the makeup to go anywhere, so I am gonna set it with some powder. Okay, so that's what it looks like so far. I'm going to go in and finish up my makeup, and then I will show you guys what it looks like with finished makeup, do a close-up there as well. Oh, the time. It is 8:15 in the morning right now. I'm going to wear this all day to see if it really does. I'm not gonna wear it 24 hours. I don't think that would be good for my skin, but I'm gonna wear it for as long as possible, and we'll see how well it stays in place. Okay, I'm back. So I don't think I like it so far. It is definitely orange, which, okay, I can fix that with getting a different shade, but it seems like it's almost accentuating my large pores. Like, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but do you see like all the dotting, those dots? And like here along my nose, like it just doesn't, I don't know. I've never had that issue before. Like once I put makeup on, like everything's usually smoothed out and filled in, and it didn't really do that. And like I have a little pimple there that's like peeking through. Same over here. Like I just feel like maybe it's accentuating everything. As far as coverage for, I mean, from a distance it looks good. It's like, but I mean, it does get rid of the redness, like especially here on my nose, which is where redness is the worst for me. It's done a very good job of covering it. I still see things peeking through here. And this is with, I went in and like did concealing and put on powder and stuff, but I tried to not do too much of that because I really want to see how the foundation is. And I'm gonna go, like I said, through the whole day. I'm gonna wear it And look, it's like settling into my smile lines already. So I'm gonna wear it the whole day, and I will give you guys an update tonight and let you know if my skin tolerated it. So far, I will give it that. It like feels very light and nice on my face. It doesn't feel heavy or like weighed down, and my skin's not, I don't feel any reactions so far, so we'll see if it stays that way. Hey everyone, I'm back. It's the end of the day. I've just put my kids to bed. It is 7:45. I have been wearing this almost the full 12 hours. I've worn it all day long. This includes me going to the park with my kids, playing with my kids all day. I have a 5-year-old, 3-year-old, and an 8-month-old baby, so I got lots of little hands touching me all day long, and this is how the makeup has held up. As you can see, it's like oxidized a lot and it's super orange. Like, a lot of that is probably just me picking the wrong shade, but usually I am the shade buff or like a shade lower than that, and this is just like really orange to me. Also, the oils have definitely come through the makeup as I've worn it. I have a spot here that has like gotten really irritated, and as you can see on my nose, it didn't stay full coverage on my nose at all. Like, the redness and my rosacea is definitely peeking through. I feel like all of my large pores are accentuated, my scars. It's come off on my chin a little bit as well. I really wanted to like this foundation, but I'm gonna say it's a no-go for rosacea, at least for me. Things I do like about it is that it is fragrance free, which is really great. I haven't felt any like itching or burning sensations all day, which is awesome. It's also got titanium dioxide as the physical sunscreen in it. It's not a chemical sunscreen, which can often irritate rosacea, so that is also really great. It's got a ton of dimethicone in it in all different variations. Dimethicone is the first ingredient, and then it's got PEG dimethicone, you go on, and it's got silica dimethicone, and it's got methicone. It's just got all these things that are supposed to like smooth in and just kind of like fill in all of those gaps and create that like airbrushed finish, but it just didn't do that for my skin. I feel like a grease ball right now, and I'm pretty sure you can see that as well. So that about does it. Becca Cosmetics Ultimate Coverage 24-hour foundation is definitely not ultimate, definitely not 24 hours. It didn't even make it the 12 hours. That is it for my review today. This is the first I'm doing in this series, so if you like it, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below with any other makeup brands that you think I should try or test out, or that you have found helpful for rosacea. I would love to know. Please subscribe if you are looking for resources or skin positivity or ways to just embrace your face. I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my community. Follow me on Instagram and check out my blog. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.